Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I am Charissa Balatbat.
I am Ramuel Canlas.
Welcome to Clever Minds. In getting the determinant of a matrix of a order n, the pivotal element method centers its solution on finding a pivot element which is 1 and creating an n-1 determinant. The objective of pivoting is to make an element above or below a leading 1 into 0.
So what is Chio's? Chio's pivotal condensation is a method from evaluating a determinants in terms of determinants. It also leads to some remarkable determinant identities. Chio's pivotal condensation is a special case of Sylvester determinant identity.
This is a little trivia on Chios. Hippocrates of Chios was an ancient Greek mathematician, geometer, and astronomer.
Here are the 7 steps on doing pivotal element method. Our first given is find the determinant and evaluate the given 3x3 matrix using pivotal element method. Step 1. Choose the pivot point, element that is unity or 1. So, ano nga ba ang pivot point? Ang pivot point ay isang element inside the matrix. And take note guys, that the pivotal element must be equal to positive 1 or unity. So, dito sa given matrix natin, makikita ang pivotal element natin ay nasa gitna, which is 1. Ayan. So, next, move tayo sa step 2. Step 2. Highlight the chosen pivot point. Ang pivot element natin ay ang positive 1. So, i-highlight daw natin ang ating pivot point or i-cross out natin. Ayan. I-cross out natin kung nasaan siyang column. Nasa column 2 and row 2. Ayan. Next, step 3. Use the common sign -1 and find the value of I plus j. So, ang sabi dito, gamitin daw natin ang common sign na -1. So, magiging ganyan siya. -1. And find the value of I plus j. Ano ba yung I plus j? Yung I ay yung kung anong row nakalocate ang ating pivot element. Nasaang row ba ang ating pivot element? Nasa row number 2 plus pang ilang column ba nakalocate ang ating pivot element? Nasa column number ayan. -1, 2, plus 2. Okay, next. Step 4. So, step 4, copy the remaining elements that are not highlighted. Kakopy daw natin yung remaining elements na hindi naka-highlight. So, ano ba mga elements ang hindi naka-highlight? Ang 5, -1, 3, and 3. So, ayan. 5, 3, -1, and 3. Ayan. Copy na. Next, step 5. So, step 5, isasubtract daw natin ang mga remaining entry o yung mga hindi naka-highlight na element. Ito yan, ang 5, -1, 3, and 3. Ayan. And by the product of the elements in the pivotal rows and columns. Asaan po ba ang pivotal rows and columns natin dyan? Ayan, ang mga naka-highlight. That intersects with the remaining entry. So, ang sabi dito, yung product daw ng pivotal rows and columns na nag-i-intersect sa remaining entry. Ayan. Yung mga elements sa pivotal rows and columns natin na nag-intersect sa mga to, sa mga pinaka-highlight na element. So, sa number 5 or element 5, ang nag-intersect sa remaining number or entry ay number 4 and number or element negative 2. Ayan. Next, sa element 3 naman, ano katabi ng element 3? 2. Element. Ayan. Sa taas niya, negative 2. Ayan. Okay, negative 1 naman, 4 and 6. Ayan, 6. And sa 3 naman ulit natin, it's 2 and 6. Okay, step 6. Simplify. Negative 1 raised to 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. Ayan, kaya positive 1 na yan. Next, 4 multiplied by negative 2 minus 5 is equals to 13. Kung natatandaan nyo, na unang step, ang sabi niya, ang product daw ng dalawang element sa pivotal row or column, isasubtract siya sa mga remaining entries. Ayan, okay? Next, 2 multiplied by negative 2 minus 3 is equals to 7. And 4 multiplied by 6 minus negative 1 is equals to negative 24. 2 multiplied by 6 minus 5 is equals to 9. Ngayon, gagawin natin, ayan, pag-multiply natin yung dalawang yan. Linear method. Gagawin natin linear method. 13 minus 9 ay 13 multiplied by 9. And 7 multiplied by negative 24. So, the answer is 185. Ayan. And last step is step 7, then the value of the given determinant times the value of the determinant. Yung value daw ng given determinant multiplied by value of the determinant. So, 1 times 285 is equals to 285. And that's the answer for the problem number 1. Example number 2. Find the determinant and evaluate given 3 by 3 matrix using pivotal element method. Take note, guys, if the matrix doesn't contain any positive 1, you can choose any element inside the matrix. So, dito sa ating given ngayon, wala tayong positive 1 na makikita sa loob ng matrix. That's why we have something. Step number 1. Choose any element in the matrix that can be the pivotal element. So, ang sabi dito, pipili daw tayo ng isang element sa loob ng matrix na pwedeng maging pivotal element natin. Ang napili kong element na magiging pivotal element natin ay ang number 2 or element Step 2. Choose where to factor out the chosen element, either row or column. Nakapili na tayo ng ating pivotal element, which is yung ngayon, pipili tayo kung saan natin ifa-factor out itong number 4 element. It's either sa column or sa row. So, para sa akin, ang pinakamadaling gawin ay ang sa row, which is ang 2, -4, and 4. Step 3. Factor out. So, dahil meron na tayong pivotal row na napili at pivotal element, magdi-divide na tayo or magfa-factor out na tayo by 2. 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. 2 divided by -4 is equals to -2. 2 divided by 4 is equals to 2. So, for the next step, dahil meron na tayong pivotal element at pivot point, we have to move to the next step na mga ginawa natin sa previous example. And now that we have our pivotal element, we will now cross out or highlight our pivotal row and column. We will still use our common sign na -1 and raised to I plus j. Ang ating I plus j ay nanggaling sa first row and first column. That's why naging 1 plus 1 yan. And if you will think, saan nanggaling ang -2, 0, -1, and 2? Galing ito sa mga remaining entry na hindi naka-highlight, which is isasubtract natin ang mga to sa magiging product ng ating pivotal row and column. Saan ba nag-intersect? Anong mga element ba ang nag-intersect kay -2? -2 is 4 and -2. That's why it's 4 and -2. 0, 6, and -2. -1, 4, and +2. 2, 6, and 2. Ayan. And next step, isi-simplify lang natin yan. -1 raised to 1 plus 1 is equals to +1. Copy lang natin ulit ang number 2. So, 4 multiplied by -2, subtract it by -2 is equals to +6. 6 multiplied by -2 minus 0 is equals to 0. 4 times 2 minus -1 is equals to -9. 6 times 2 minus 2 is equals to -10. So, next step, gagawin lang natin ang Leibniz method, which is ipagmumultiply natin ang -10 and 6, 0 and -9. 6 multiplied by -10 is equals to -60. And then 0 multiplied by -9 is equals to 0. So, ang natira na lang natin is 2 and -60. So, 2 multiplied by -60 is equals to -120. So, our final answer in our given example number 2 is -120.
Sa video na ito, ipapakita namin kung paano isolve ang iba't ibang uri ng matrices by using Chio's method. Ito ang ating given. A is equals to 122, 323, 155. Sa pag-solve ng ating given, make sure na ang A11 or the first element is not equals to 0. Ang tawag naman sa ating given matrix na to ay 3 by 3 matrix. And then, N is equal. Then, pumunta naman tayo sa determinant ng ating A. The determinant of A is A1 over A11 raised to N minus 2 and then copy the given. To solve the determinant of A, syempre una, 1 over the A11 which is the first element, kaya siya naging 1. And then N, 3, yun, 3. And then minus 2 Ang 2 is a constant. And then, para isolve ang ating determinant sa A, una, group natin ang mga elements na nasa given. Sa ating unang group, element first, so first row, ito siya, first row, and then first column, ito, first row, and then the second column, first row, second column. And then para sa naman sa pangalawa, the first column, then third column. First column, then sa third column. Para naman sa pangatlo, first and third row, second and second column. First, ito siya. Then ito. And then para naman sa pangapat, first and third row of the first column, the first and third row ay nasa third column. Ito siya. First and third, and then third. Bali, kaya siya naging 1, 3, 2, 2 sa ito. 1, 3, 2, 2. 1, 3, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2, 3. Then 1, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 5, 2, 5. To solve the group elements, kailangan natin gamitin ang cross multiplication. Then we will subtract each other. So cross multiplication. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. 3 times 2 is equals to 6. So, ganun siya lahat dito. 1 times 3, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 1 times 5 is equals to 5. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. 5 times 1 is equals to 5. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. And then, pagtapos natin mag-cross multiplication, isolve natin ang given formula pag natapos na ang pagsasolve. So, ang pagsasolve dito is 1. 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. And then, 1 times 3 ay 1 times 1. Ito, magiging siyang 1. Then, 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Kaya magiging siyang
1 over 1 is equal to 1. Kaya siya naging 1.
And then to solve, para ma-solve natin yung nakuha natin dito sa cross multiplication na to. And then para itong nakuha natin sa cross multiplication, para ma-solve natin siya, gagamit tayo ng KFC. KFC. The keep, flip, change method. The keep, flip, change. Bale magiging siyang 2 plus negative 6. Kasi kanina siya naging siyang 2 minus 6 lang. Kasi kaya siya naging siyang 2 plus negative 6, gumamit tayo ng KFC method. So, ang nakuha natin dito sa mga naging gumamit tayo ng keep, flip, change method, ang nakuha natin dyan ay ang
2 plus negative 6 is equals to negative 4. Then 3 plus negative 6 is equals to negative 3. Then 5 plus negative 2 is equals to positive 3. 5 plus negative 2 is equals to positive 3.
And then, para ma-solve naman natin ito, gagamit ulit tayo ng cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. And then, negative 4 plus positive 3 is equals to negative 12. Then, negative 3, positive 3, negative 3 plus positive 3 is equals to negative 9. So, ito na siya kanina. Yung sinolve natin kanina. Si negative 2 and then si negative 9. Si negative 12 tsaka si negative 9. So, ima-minus natin siya. Para ma-solve natin to, gagamit ulit tayo ng KFC method. The keep, flip, then the change. Ang 9 magiging positive. Then, yung kanina nating negative ay minus dito, magiging siyang plus. Kasi gumamit nga tayo ng FC method. And then the negative 12 plus positive 9 is equals to negative 3. And then, etong 1, nakuha natin siya dito. Yun yung sinolve natin sa ating determinant na kanina sinolve natin. And then, the 1 times negative 3 is equals to 3. So, ang ating determinant na sa 3 by 3 matrix ay A is equals to negative 3. And then, ito lang sa next one. Ito yung kanina, yung using Chio's method. 3 by 3 ulit. Then, yung n natin is 3. Then, sabi ko kanina, the A11 or the first element is not equal to 0. So, ito yung bagong given natin. C is equals to 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. And then, let's proceed naman tayo sa ating determinant. Sa ating determinant of AC, the determinant natin sa C is 1 over A11 n minus 2. Then, copy the given. Then, sa pag-solve naman ng sa determinant natin, sa determinant natin na to is 1 over the A11, which is the first element, kaya siya naging 1. N, kasi ayon, n, kaya siya naging 3. Then, the 2 is the constant. Para naman isolve natin tong given natin na to, i-group natin sila. So, first group is the first row and then the second column. First row, ito, first row, second column. Ayan sila. Underline. Then, sa pangalawang group naman, first column, then the first column, then third, ay yung second column. Ayan, ito sila. Ayan. Then, sa pangatlo naman, the first and third row, second and second column. Ito siya, 1, 2, 1, then 2, 2, and 1. Kaya siya naging ito. Ayan. And then, sa pangapat naman, the 1, 2, then the 3, 1, is pupunta tayo sa first and third row of the first column, then first and third row to the third column. Ayan, ito siya. First, second, 1, first, third. Ayan sila. Kaya siya naging 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. Then, susunod naman, ayan, C. So, isosolve natin tong ating determinant na to. Kasi, kaya ito isosolve natin to. Just sa determinant na to. Then, 1, 1, 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. Ito, cancel na natin to. 1. So, 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Cancel na yan. So, magiging siyang 1 by 1. So, ang 1 by 1, magiging lang siyang equal to 1. Ayan. Equal to 1. So, para isolve naman natin itong given natin na to, sa na-solve natin dito, gagamit tayo ng multiplication method. Lahat yan, multiplication method. Para makuha natin itong sa given natin na dito. 1 times 2 is equals to 2. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. And then the 1 times 1 is equals to 1. 3 times 3 is equals to 6. Ayan. Kahit dito, ganun din. And then, dito naman, para masolve naman natin ito, gagamit ulit tayo ng KFC method. So, KFC method, keep, flip, change. Keep, flip, change. Magiging yung positive, magiging to negative. Magiging tong positive, magiging tong negative. Magiging tong positive, and then magiging tong negative. So, the 2 plus negative 6 is equal to negative 4. Then, the 1 plus negative 6 is equals to negative 5. Ayan. By solving this, gagamit ulit tayo ng multiplication method. Ayan. So, negative 4 times negative 5 is equals to 20. Negative 5 times negative
3 is equals to 15. So, sinolve natin kanina, which is the 4 negative, which is the negative 4 times negative 5 is equals to 20. And then the negative 3 times negative 5 is equals to 15. Ito, gagamit tayo ng KFC method ulit para ma-solve natin siya. Keep, flip, change. Ayan. So, keep, flip, then change. Bigyan siyang positive, bigyan siyang negative. So, the 20 plus negative 15 is equals to 5. Ayan. And then, the C is equals to 1 times 5 is equals to 5. So, ang ating 3 by 3 matrix given ay ang kanyang determinant ay magiging C is equals to 5.